every time somebody asks me about coming to Africa, what do you think? Like, should I do it? Absolutely you should do it. You should experience it. I don't need to tell you how good it is or, I mean, yeah, just go, just go.
Well, Phil and Jess back after multiple safaris together. It's always a joy to have you guys here. We basically like siblings, my long lost siblings in another country. We spend a lot of time together and it's always a lot of fun. And so happy to have Jessie coming out with the big bow this time. Phil, we hunted a buffalo to get the bow last time. That was really a great experience, and we really, now our goal is to get you onto a buffalo. And I know that you've been shooting a heck of a lot. Every few weeks, Phil will send me updated videos like Jessie practicing it, she's been nailing the target. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's nice early season, it's green, we've had a lot of rain, there's a lot of buffalo around, and once that's out the way, then it's kind of open, fair game. We've got a few other cool things planned, but a nice long trip that we've got enough time to do a lot of cool things. So I'm looking forward to it, and it's really always a pleasure to have you guys back, and really it's going to be a lovely safari and a good highlight of the year for all of us.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having us. I've hunted all over the world. We've hunted all over the world, and you know, I feel like buffalo, Cape buffalo, is by far my #1. I would hunt it over and over and over. So I'm glad she can experience it.
Good. Well, we're going to have a great time. So we'll keep glassing out for the rest of this day. If we don't see that bull again, we might come back here in the morning, catch him in the morning sun somewhere, and yeah, but we'll hunt around, see what we can find.
Perfect.
I'm excited for our future and all the days along the way. I'm ready for the change in altitudes. We'll be out there together through the shine and through the shade, through the good and the bad times too. So go on, lead the way, I won't be far behind. I'll be right next to you. Anywhere you're going to school, I'll be right next to you.
What happened on Thursday?
Gosh.
You back? I can't remember that far back.
Me neither.
I mean, you are highly. I mean, I'm impressed with how much credit you're putting to our names here. I mean, I can barely remember what happened this morning.
You know, I think this dream for the buffalo for her really started when we hunted mine. She was so close when everything happened, and just the sounds, the feeling of the buffalo running away, you can feel their hooves on the ground, and after that she was hooked. We went back to the lodge at the end of the day and she's like, I have to do that.
It's such a beautiful morning. It's like yesterday that wind was pretty stout. Come out today, it's like a totally different setting. The wind is starting to swing south. This morning it was all over the place, but it's blowing up this valley. So yeah, I mean, we left that buffalo bull down here last night. Obviously he could be anywhere in this bowl and it's really thick, so we just, as it warms up, he should be feeding somewhere. So we sit here a while. We might move around this bowl a little bit and just try glass from different angles. But it's really a pearl of a morning. We can hear hundreds of birds across this whole valley. You can hear every stone, every little branch break. So kind of help dampen our sound, but hopefully we can pick this bull up feeding here somewhere. So we'll just put some time in here, be patient. With the naked eye, there's almost a horizontal footpath there. On the left of it's like a bigger opening. The footpath turns up, it's like a brown opening. It's just below that. It's the same buffalo. That is him. Looking, you can see those boss knobs, and that's this buffalo is like hunting bushbuck. Some of those bushes there, Jess, are like 15 foot high and thick stuff. But the way he's feeding, if he goes another 80 yards up, starts getting clearer and clearer, and he gets right up halfway up that hillside, it'll be a different story. At least we know where he is. We just sit and wait and see where he heads to. At that point in time, I still thought it should be quite gettable, being by itself firstly, and a lot of cover. But then we started stalking. I'm sweating. But that's a good thing, because the hot that is here makes me happier. That buffalo's going to need to drink. So we just keep on the path we're going. We've obviously lost sight of the water now, but we're going to keep going to this last bump in front of us and find a place to sit down. We might not be able to really see the water from there, but at least we can glass that right hand side and, you know, try keep an eye and see if we can pick him up moving somewhere. Sit in the shade right here. This is most of the fun right here. The stalk shot is amazing always, but the hunt is why we do this. This is absolutely amazing. It's to our right here. There's a valley going up here. It was from up there, it was behind where we last saw the buffalo. It's in the middle of that valley, which is straight over here, facing downhill feeding. Where that clearing like ends, there's some very tall trees. He's just behind there. He was left, he's coming that way. On the right of the naked eye, it looks like a dark spot. Left of that tree though, his head sticking out there. Just a tough spot. The way that sun's going is such a steep slope. When the sun starts getting near there, this whole place will look very dark very quickly. At least we know where this buffalo's hanging out. It's a really nice bull, so it's worth us coming back here. But I think, looking at the time now, we're not going to have enough time to make a plan where he is currently. So we'll probably come back here first thing in the morning. We should definitely be able to find it here, somewhere here in the morning. You know, we're just out of time.
It's exciting to see him and get, you know, even this close.
I feel like we got every season. We were hot, it was cold, we were shivering, it was raining. I mean, we got everything following that buffalo.
Then we got sunburned, and then the next day we're all shivering, wet, cold, windy.
So yesterday, with the blazing sun in the afternoon, sweating in the bottom there, and it's much cooler today. Apparently it's going to be like this most of the day. But yeah, we're back at the top looking on. I can see the trees there where we saw that buffalo last night from the bottom up. So I'm sure he's somewhere in this canyon, but yeah, it's just really thick. So let's keep glassing here, and hopefully we find him in a similar spot. There's a really nice wind today. I think we could go around and come from the top down maybe, but we'll sit here until we actually lay eyes on that bull. But it's got to be here somewhere. I mean, we backed out yesterday, didn't disturb it at all, so I'm pretty confident the bull's here. So he's on that side. You got that little valley there? He's across the valley. If you look at that hillside, it's thick, and there's a middle patch that almost has some like veins coming down.
Oh, I see.
You see him? He's right down low. It's like looking for a kudu bull in the forest. it's worth, the wind will be perfect, it's worth us flying around, coming onto that bench on the right there. It makes a bench. I've shot kudu from there before. Oh, there's one more. Put a Swift A-frame on top.
We won't need it anyway.
No, we won't need it. That hillside, kind of straight behind this bush in front of us, in the bottom, that's where that buffalo is. It makes a drop off here. We're on the edge of the bench. So we're just going to go to the edge there and sit down and let things settle. You can hear a bushbuck barking. Just let things settle down. When we get to the edge here, that buffalo is going to be close. It's going to be maybe 80 yards or less, somewhere here. We'll just go very slowly now. Try and move another 20 yards or so, then we'll sit down. Coming out now. That bull's about 90 yards now. Let's see if we can get above it there. It's almost 20 yards. We might get a gap there. I want you to draw that white patch on your shoulder. That's the line. That white patch comes straight down, shoot just over the brush. Draw now. Low as you can over the brush. Move right a little bit. That white patch come down low over the brush. Yeah. Squeeze it all. Yeah, squeeze. Reload. Get another arrow. We hit in front of the shoulder and broke his neck. It's very good, very good. We can work with that. Okay, we're going to shoot him again. Get ready to draw. Come here. Come here. Okay, you good? You good? Come on, more forward. We're going to get him. Just watch your broadhead. Come here. See this hole through the brush? Yeah. You're going to thread the arrow through there. You're going to hit him in the chest. Okay, draw. Just 20. You've got just below 20 yards. Just take your time. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, my dear. That first shot, because of the brush, we didn't hit him quite low enough. But we hit him shoulder and high shoulder, broke the spine, and he just came rolling down. You look at this, and he couldn't go anywhere. And now you just threaded the needle through there and hit him perfectly with another shot. Good job, Jesse. Oh my gosh. Good job. Freaking amazing. After all of that, you did it. A freaking years of practice and you did it. He's expiring now. Wow. Good job, Jesse. You did such an amazing job. Death bellow. You did it with a bow, my dear. Oh, I'm so proud of you. We have been thinking about this for a long time and you've trained and practiced so hard.
Oh my God.
Well done. Stone dead.
Oh my God.
Look at the... He's too heavy for me to pick up, but we know what his bosses look like. We studied him for a couple hours.
Yeah.
But that is proper, oh my goodness gracious me.
Thank you.
Look at the bosses on this, it's just fantastic. It's all round buffaloes.
I just can't believe this is real. It's just a lot of training, a lot of work by everybody. I mean, the old warrior.
We knew this particular buffalo was going to be very difficult to get, and to actually pull it off in this kind of terrain is quite special. This would be one of my highlights of all the buffalo I've ever shot, to actually shoot one in this canyon, which I have never done in 8-9 years of hunting on this property, in this like forested stuff. It's just difficult. And I tell you what, we've come away with an absolute beauty.
I did that.
Congratulations. Good job.
Crazy, eh?
That's awesome.
Jesse bawling on camera was a beautiful thing.
It's not bawling, I teared up. Kiss my ass.
Where are we off to? We are headed to the Karoo.
We have Kalahari Springbuck there, some flippin' giant rams that are in a nice area there. We could get one with a bow maybe.
Perfect.
So that could be cool. Like any other springbuck would be cool with a bow. We have come up and changed camps after our fantastic, successful buffalo hunt. Come to the mountains, my favorite place to be. Come up and you can just see these vast scenery of just beautiful mountains. I love coming here. I've got a few things we can hunt up here. It's late afternoon already that we've arrived here. We're going to take a short walk up and just get a feel for the area, and we should see a lot of springbuck and a bunch of other stuff. So we'll take a short stroll, see what we can find. But yeah, this is up at a property you guys haven't been to before, so it's quite nice after a few years to show you something new and just go and get after it and see what we can find.
Perfect.
Straight over this brush, 70 yards in front of us, a big springbuck ram. I ranged them when they were still 80 yards. They're just out of range.
When I was a young boy, just only those young boy, and I know I was so much older. I know those young boy days, and a girl like you, and a girl like you. Those are things we can do, babe. Just me and you. Come on, make it. It's so good. Come on, baby, when it hurts so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should, you mean. It's so good.
As common as springbuck are, there are very few shot on foot with a bow. And, you know, we gave it our all. First Jess tried, a couple times we had an arrow knocked and it just didn't work out, and like, just keep trying. We walked like a couple days, all day, up and down, trying over and over. And we realized that we're never going to pretty much get under a 50-yard shot unless we get very lucky. And then we had that, then we were swapping, then you try, then Jess try, then you try. 60 yards, 60. And we got that finally found situation where that happened to be a Kalahari springbuck big old ram by himself feeding near that ravine. I thought, man, this is as good a chance we're going to get. And he started feeding toward us, and I was so sure there was that one green bush, like that green bush 50 yards, this thing is coming this side. We had to have a springbuck in under 50 yards, unawares of our presence.
He was feeding this way, but he's feeding in a circle. Hopefully he keeps coming with his nose into the wind.
So Sticks had to tell me twice to draw, but I wasn't sure where he was coming out at, you know? I mean, we had watched him anyway, so I'm drawing, and I look at that site and it says 67 yards. I'm like, oh gosh.
By that stage, we fully committed. It's like, what do? We just got to try.
I don't know, the range, 65. Shot went left over his back legs. He dug it right forward right away.
The range was right, 67.
It's quite hilarious in hindsight, because you and I and Andy on the camera, we called that a clean miss. We're like, oh, that springbuck was gone before the arrow got there. And it took. And then we basically found the arrow. It didn't look like it had anything on it. I saw a bit of like orange on it, but I thought that was from that clay soil, the arrow hitting it. But we had one more look at that ram in the wide open plain where he ran to, and like, he's actually bleeding quite a bit, but didn't look like a lethal wound. And so we decided to let common sense prevail at that point and put one round in him with a good old bang stick.
And got him, gonna go down. Go down right there. And down.
Not exactly how I envisioned it.
Magnificent Kalahari springbuck.
Oh wow.
If you look at the height, it's spot on. Like I said, in real time, we all agreed that it's moved forward and the arrow's gone behind it. And yeah, when we came and had one more look at him, you could see quite a bit of blood. And so obviously we did just cut the back meat there. And yeah, we know that no hunting is exact science. These are all bow hunting, but I'm glad we took another look and saw that he was actually nicked by that arrow.
You know, it's really amazing how fast they move. I mean, it felt like he saw the arrow leave the bow. I mean, I'm shooting 515 grains, which is probably not ideal for an animal of this size at that distance.
If he didn't move, maybe he looked the other way, but they are so sharp on these planes. Their eyesight's incredible. When we drew and stood up, he turned and looked straight at us, and it was kind of a now or never moment, but just a beautiful, beautiful animal. And the classic horn shape where it sweeps back like that. Much, much more impressive than a standard common buck.
I think this might be like round 15 with these guys. I've had tremendous fun on these planes. I feel like I could play cat and mouse with these guys all day, every day.
All's worked out perfectly well and got a great Kalahari buck.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Right, Lisa? We did this a few years ago and you really enjoyed it. You said something you'd like to experience again, and so I'm handing you over to the most competent gentleman I know. You're in good hands. You two can carry on and see what you can find.
Yeah, no, welcome back, Miss Lisa. Great to have you. We had a lot of fun last time, so you obviously enjoyed it. That's why you're back, so let's go see what we can do.
It's exciting. Thank you.
Pieterij. Perfect. We got him right in the center of his rope. How cool was that? Perfect, well done. It's almost like you've done this before. Yeah.
I would do it every day.
Yeah, no, that was exciting. Oh.
I have a little adrenaline thing going on right now.
There's two like very different parts to this whole experience. It's like stalking and getting really close, and the adrenaline of that, and have that massive beast from you run off, and then you kind of come off the high of that, and the whole separate side. So we can hear in the distance now a helicopter and the veterinarian in the sky, and find our rhino, actually tranquilize it and follow it out, and then we'll come in, and then they're going to work on the rhino. So that's a whole like kind of secondary experience now. Well, he's just gone to sleep, so the translocation is in full swing now. We have a full crew here, veterinarian and the trailer, and they're going to relocate this animal. We specifically are darting a younger rhino that's going to be moved to a new area, and yeah, this is essentially a full crew out here with a lot of moving parts. So the veterinarian's over there. I can see she's busy getting all her different drugs and stuff she needs, and yeah, soon we'll be loading this rhino as quick as possible. $100 at work, Lisa. You're sponsoring the relocation today of an animal that's going to have a few more decades ahead of it in a new area. So good to be able to help these guys that put their neck on the line trying to conserve these animals. We're going on the Grand Tour of the Eastern Cape. We were at the Rhino Dart this morning. Now we see some severe thunderstorms for tomorrow, which was meant to be our Klipspringer day. So we took a very rash lunchtime decision to jump in the truck straight after lunch and head up to some big mountain behind us and just try our luck. It's going to be, I'm hedging all my bets on one spot. There's no time left in the day to go and check out multiple spots. So I'm going to go straight to an area where I have seen some decent clippies and bit of a hike up the mountain, and hopefully we can find one there, and that the wind isn't too rough on that side of the mountain.
We're about to head into that mountain. God help me.
They're smiling now, they'll be crying soon. We can see the light at the end. We've made it more than 3/4 away. The last little push over with a glass of bowl behind here, so 50 more yards. We made it. So we walked hard, got up there, found a pair, and didn't look too closely at them. I just had some pink drink. Real men drink pink juice. These things' eyes are sharp. People see us cresting. At least you fairly well camoed up. I've got some pasty skin showing. But we're going to keep going along this ridge and then peep over. I just want to have one more good look at the spotting scope over here and just see that there's no other game around there. And then, yeah, the wind at the moment's a crosswind here, so we'll just come around the wind a bit. We've only got to go another 100 yards or so probably. Open the bar bar and come right down here. Eventually we crawled over, got my scope back on it, and I first turned to Andy behind the camera and I said, we're not shooting this round. I said, it's not right. And then I turned to Phillip, I was like, he's like finally settled, prone, he's like, I'm on it now. I can, mate, now I'm ready. I said, oh, okay, well, we're not shooting it.
And I thought you were kidding. Like, I had to ask you several times to see if you were kidding. And you were not kidding, but I mean, I can appreciate that though. I mean, I don't want to go up there and bring back a young ram just because we're there. That doesn't make sense for us or the animal. I mean, I can respect that. Coming off that mountain with nothing is perfectly fine.
Back to the bow.
Back to the bow.
We are back in what is locally and affectionately known as the Styx race car. We are flying over the mountain range to go and hunt Vaal Rhebuck in the mountains. One of my favorite things to do. So we've got some classical music to just get Phil's mind into a state of zen for some mountaineering. No rest for the wicked. We were over 7,000 feet. You could see behind us the tallest peak in our state, the Klipspringer mountain, which is over 8,000. And unfortunately the wind started getting up quite violently. It wasn't actually the ideal day for Vaal Rhebuck, but we hunted hard and looked around all over, and we did come across a shooter that was in quite a tough place. I thought, let's just leave him. So he's bedding for the day. Went up another mountain, went for a walk all around, saw a couple Klipspringer, and then decided, right, it's getting late, let's go back to that ram we left. And I would have bet anything that that ram was right there or just in a bowl behind there. It's an area I know well. I've hunted them there before over the years. I've seen how they react. And much to my absolute dismay, we got up there and I could not find this Vaal Rhebuck. Oh my good gracious. Like, well, they have to be in the bowl behind you. I mean, I know this whole mountain really well. So went and walked right over the back bowl, and I could not believe that they weren't there either. I'm just like in shock. Well, they must be over this mountain. So go straight up even higher over the mountain, nothing. And then over the back there we saw a small group. We saw a jackal running around there. So who knows, in that time away there are a lot of jackals in this mountain. Maybe they push that herd off. So but yeah, then we did I wouldn't call it a walk of shame, because you can never have a walk of shame when you spend a glorious day in the mountains and worked hard and hiked hard. You know, we did a good few miles up there at altitude and got to see totally different country that in the previous trips we haven't hunted that altitude before. You know, we've done tribal lands, we've done lots around woodlands and the coast, and we've never been up to that altitude in that area in the Karoo. So unsuccessful day, but another solid day in the mountains, just seeing new species and new territory that we haven't been together in before. Well, it's a glorious morning. For now there's very little wind, but it is drifting up this valley. So we decided, after really hiking and stuff like that yesterday, today we're going to walk on the flat bottoms, go along this river course. We're hoping to find a sable, but I'll always keep an eye out for something else. I saw some mountain reedbuck up here. So we'll just go slowly. It seems like the wind's slowly picking up and it is drifting nicely down here. So we'll take a slow, casual stroll. Yesterday we did some serious strolling. Let's see how it goes. About 100 yards currently. The wind is good. Stick in these thick things here. At the moment it's facing away. Looks like he might feel left. Just stay low here. He's at 40 yards.
outside looking that way, but there's just some branches in the way, unfortunately. We need to walk back around and get behind those big bushes. Through here, there's no shot. Not gonna hear it. Get ready to draw. Okay, you're gonna draw and step out to the right. On the shoulder. Over the top. You're wide awake now. This channel here, you should walk into, but the wind's swirling a bit. Opposite leg, straight up there. Too high. First shot was high and you didn't look too shaken, and so okay, maybe it was just sable nerves. We got here in the corner of an opening and the shot left, right, perfect, was quartering away, and I said to opposite shoulder, but it was high again. So I just hope that we've been riding on the bow in the back of a truck for a few days now on some rough roads, so could easily have shifted the sight a bit. But the second shot, you were way more settled, and like I said, your left, right is spot on. It was quartering away. We came through this line of brush and it was on the edge of a field there, and the shot is just up high. It took off up the mountain. We're going to just go out here, and we've given it quite a bit of time already, and we'll just see where he is and pick him up here somewhere. Okay, let's come across. Maybe like 15 yards or less. I need to see where the dog is. It's right here. Okay, try and come up. It's standing in a ditch. Okay, step forward here and shoot over this branch. Go in low in the shoulder. It's like 15 yards, go low. Low. Perfect, perfect. Come out the way, come out the way. Okay, you're fine. We were in one of two exits here, though. He isn't going to swing at us. He didn't go far after that first shot. We could see the blood running on the shoulder. We put our tracking dog down just because we weren't sure how good or not that shot was, but it definitely was a bit high. Coda paid it really quickly. It turned and was fighting, and luckily we had just a little gap here, and that arrow this time sunk to the fletch in the chest. There's no doubt it will be down when we get there now. We had a couple seconds panic there, like damn, we shot it too high, but it didn't go far at all into the first real thick stuff. Put Coda down, she paid it, and it was just lucky we had a perfect window there and put one perfectly in there. That is a magnificent sable bull. What a specimen. Turn his head there and see beautiful wide bull, just awesome. Twice he kind of like wasn't sure we were in the brush, snorting at us, got on him, had a shot and just sent it a bit high, and then he took off, and then we managed to get onto him again. So a really cool animal, just one of the most beautiful animals that we have. So I'm very happy that we could get one with the bow, and yeah, it ended up taking 2 arrows, but we got it done with the bow, and just a beautiful, beautiful bull. It's just magnificent. So congratulations, a lovely animal.
Thank you. He's amazing.
You know, we let Philip shoot the small ones. we save the big ones for you and I.
Yes. Thanks, Coda.
Buffalo on foot with a bow, sable on foot with a bow. Oh.
Heading down south, back to woodlands, and tomorrow we're going to hunt right on the coast. A whole different kettle of fish. We're going from altitude right down to Blue Duiker, which in itself is just outrageous to go from buffalo bow hunting to Blue Duiker bow hunting.
Headed to the coast.
A complete curveball was thrown. We were getting right near the coast and got a phone call. We got a call from a dog pack that they've treated Caracal, so changed directions a bit, heading toward Bathurst instead of Kenton. We're going to go and get that cat first over the pack of hounds.
Typically these cats always tree in these deep canyons. You can hear the dogs there. You know, there's something special about hearing hounds in a canyon and going through like what looks like jungle. There were like palm trees and some water pools along the ravine there.
Melissa, shoot first. Okay, cool. You go through the... Okay, go up. You go through those light green leaves. Just take your time. It's about 15 yards through those light green leaves. Okay, go up more. Okay. Shoot for that biggest part of it. Got it. Squared. Squared it. Okay, you stand here. We're going to catch it so the dogs don't tear it apart. Well done, Jesse. Yeah, it's coming. Hey, 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 hey. I got the arrow. I got the arrow. That is a big cat and an unbelievable shot. Oh my gracious. That is a big cat. Look at that, Jesse. It's the most difficult shot of your life. That is proper. That is a big caracal and you just squared it with a bow. Yes. Oh my word. I was like, this is not going to happen. We can't even see the thing.
Tried to aim right where he said, which is very hard to see through that. So, yeah, shooting straight up. Just try to throw my hip out.
But I was super excited too. Like that was like a complete bonus and an unbelievable specimen. Yeah, special to shoot that with a bow and at that angle like that. It's, yeah.
I mean, I think at one point she told me, she's like, I don't think I can do this, or I can't do this. And I think what I told her was like, you're gonna have to try. You're gonna send one, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
If you let her think about it, it gets in her head, and then I don't know if I can do this, or start overthinking everything. She only had, I don't know, 3 minutes to think about it. She gets here and it's just like, just do what you know how to do.
Then we were like, right, we still have time to make it to the Duiker blind. Like, we got to turn and burn here, get the Duiker blind. We've already had a super eventful morning, so we are now right on the coast, back to plan A. We quickly deviated plan B en route, and we're going to go sit in the Duiker blind now. So we're a little bit late for what we were hoping to get here, but there were definitely 2 time slots that they were coming in a lot, so we still have a good opportunity to see some blue duikers here. So I'm going to walk into the blind, get set up, check if we can draw comfortably there, and then we just got to sit and wait it out. I was like prepared for a long sit, and I still just put my head down. I was like, you guys tell me if you see anything.
It wasn't like minutes, just tapping me. Like, look, see this duiker coming through the forest, like, it's a mature ram. Okay, try and roll. If he stays like that, we'll feed him just above the head through the shoulder blades, but he will move when he's drunk. And draw and wait.
As he turned right, looked like low in the leg going forward. Thought I saw him run right. Again he ran away and I was watching, and I caught a glimpse going right. But let's just wait a while. Came in fast. So on footage, just on that little screen, from what I can see, it looks pretty good. He was broadside and he just started turning, but I can see that luminark going right in the good spot. Oh, yeah, lots of blood. I can't see the arrow, it's a lot of thick leaf litter, but there's lots of blood, and we definitely, when he spun, hit him but sliced a big hole, because there's gut and blood there a lot, and the hit won't be far, so we definitely got the blue duiker.
It didn't make it 10 yards, Jess. There is your blue duiker, one shot with an arrow, my dear. That is fantastic. We're on such a roll today. We should go buy lotto tickets. Let's get out of here, back there into the open. Monster cat this morning, and then a blue duiker with a bow. It's something that most people don't attempt. They are so twitchy. There were twice when I said draw, and I said wait. It just picks its head up. Very alert. And the reason there's so many blue duiker in these forests, one of the key reasons for that is that the resident pack of hounds in this whole conservancy, which keep the predators under control. And a big cat like we got this morning, these little guys are no match for a cat like that. It eats lots of them. So, you know, it goes hand in hand doing the predator control and then being able to hunt these tiny antelope and the bushbuck and oribi and everything else is down on the coast here through that predator control. So we got to experience both extremes this morning. Hounds made an excellent shot like I've never seen before with the bow, and then this guy's, I mean, you look at that when it's standing there, we're talking like 4.5 to 5 inches of chest depth, and trying to be able to draw and so let an arrow fly without it seeing you at 15 yards is very difficult. So it's just a beautiful animal, and the tiniest we have, smallest one in Southern Africa. Yeah, we're very fortunate that right here nearby us there are lots of them. So we thought we'd give it a go and got our ram here this morning. Good job, it's fantastic.
Listen, I don't think there's doors big enough on the plane for your head now, okay?
Oh, we still got so much time in the day. It's like only 11 o'clock. Went to another area there on the coast, very steep canyons, forested with open grass, knolls and hillsides. Right, let's go there and try and see what we can find. And you know, we actually saw a big pig that really impressed us all, and we sat quite a while and glassed a lot of area and tried different stalks and saw different game species, and then waiting for that big pig, couldn't find him. Went back to look for that big pig one last time and noticed around the corner saw Kudu bull horns, glassed them over a bit, thought definitely a management bull and looked old, and well, let's just give it a try.
From the top of the hill we saw a really old Kudu bull that looks like it's pretty poor quality too. It's the shape of like a young bull, but he's really old and not going anywhere. So we're gonna try and get him as a management bull. He's in the bottom here, so we'll walk down the wind is good, and hopefully it's still in the kind of the area there. Try to get a shot on it. Okay, wait, get ready to draw. Okay, draw. Let's see if he'll turn a bit. Okay, yeah, you see that crease? In the crease, just left of the perfect shot. Oh my good gracious. You're on a roll now. That is perfect. He's gonna go down right there, doing a circle, and down. Kudu Bull with a bow, baby. That's a tough shot.
Yeah, cool. Like.
But now we're in the open, it's in the open, and then she said to me now, and I was like, he's in the crease and low, and I mean, it in the crease, that's a hard shot. Yeah, it's an ancient bull, shame. He's not, you can see, it's so green here, no animal should be skinny like that. So, you know, when we saw her, I said, that's definitely a managing bull, let's try to just take him out. What do you think?
Thank you.
Perfect management bull, perfect shot. Oh my goodness. Really, good job, Jessie. That is fantastic. I mean, it wasn't on our radar today at all, and we just saw this ancient bull. We thought, right, it's a good management bull to take and try out the bow. So, good job.
Thank you.
5:15, we're heading home. Doesn't get any better than this. Monster Caracal, blue Duiker with a bow, and an old management kudu with the bow. That is 3 proper animals. That's as solid a day as we're going to have. Unbelievable. Well, we've been looking for common gemsbok, and yeah, we haven't been able to find anything stalkable. But there's on the neighboring property this golden gemsbok, and we see a cow by itself there. It looks quite long and wide, so there's stalkable spots. So we'll give it a whirl with the bow and see if we can get within range, because there's a decent wind for where she is. So we'll go there and see if we can make a plan, make it happen. She's straight through here at about 60 yards now. The car's up and feeding, racing right. You see to stay low here. But she knows you're onto her. This last time she just snorted and took off over here. She'll be in this next valley. We must just let her relax a while. Give her a chance to settle down. She'll be wide awake now. But yeah, she's gone into quite a tight little draw in front of us, so there's definitely a chance of getting her there. After the failed morning session, we are back in the afternoon, back after this old gemsbok cow. Let's give it a whirl. You see this tree here in front of us? She's feeding, facing right, left of this tree, quartering away. Currently 45 yards. So let's knock an arrow and we just go forward a little bit. Oh, there she is. Get ready to draw. Get ready to draw. If she... Of course. Too exposed here. go after. We'll draw us down and then we'll stand up. If she passes this tree, we'll stand up and then draw when she comes right. Wait, don't move. Yards. Get ready to draw. Okay, ready, draw. Okay, wait, actually pass that bush on the shoulder. In the crease there, then pass it. Take it down. Perfect. Yes! I wasn't breathing.
Can we breathe now?
Oh my good gracious. My heart rate's higher than on the buffalo. I might just fall over. That is absolutely perfect. Oh my goodness. Let's go tracker. Well, it was a perfect shot. And there is a pass through. Either frothy lung blood there. Beautiful Gemsbok cow. You can see it's looking a bit ragged from all the drought we've had in recent times, and she just haven't quite recovered. But nice, wide curves open. Well done, Jess. Yeah. Awesome shot, and yeah, we spent a lot of time trying to get her, and it's just was a lovely hunt at the end of the day to try and play one more move in the afternoon here when she ran away from us and take a wild guess where she's heading. And yeah, you got her, so good job.
Thank you. You know, I've wanted a Gemsbok for years, you know. I just think they're just classic Africa, and the Goldens are just so unique, beautiful.
I've seen like such growth in your confidence just in a few days, and the more and more we're getting onto animals, the calmer and calmer you're getting. I mean, Phillip and I were talking about it, like, we are immensely proud of you. You've done so well.
It just got better and better and better. We had plans the whole time of me hunting a blue wildebeest and some, several different animals, and we tried. I mean, we hunted. We had a great time. But to try to say, no, you're not going to do. I'm going to hunt that one. No. This is too much fun. You're having too much fun. Your confidence is growing. You are doing great. There's no way I can stop you.
I mean, it's exciting to see, I guess, all that hard work come together, you know, between the gym and getting the draw weight up to, you know, practicing twice a day with both bows and just seeing it all come together as, you know, with our favorite people, of course.
I just want to take this opportunity to both congratulate and recognize Jessie for really an outstanding achievement. You know, there aren't many people that are brave enough to even attempt a Cape buffalo with a rifle, let alone on foot with a bow. You know, to go out and have the kind of hunt we had and have Phil this time by her side and pulling off and clean killing a Cape buffalo with a bow is quite an achievement. And Jessie, we're very proud of you. And we've had many years of great friendship, and I know we've got many ahead of us, but just a small something, put it on your desk when you're at work every day, that thing next to your computer, you can remember what a glorious time we had this side, and just remember that we are all very proud of you, and well done.
For me, South Africa and the Eastern Cape will always hold a special place in my heart because like the sights, the sounds, the smells, the feels, the wind, the different birds you get to hear, you know, I find myself like mocking these birds in my head while we're here. We've already got our 4th trip planned now. I mean, it's just completely amazing, the diverse wildlife. I mean, you can go to the mountains and chase volleys, or go to the mountains and chase kudu, or go out to the plains and chase wildebeest if you want. Like, it's just very diverse, and I don't think, you know, I don't think that I'll ever stop coming now.
Guys, we've enjoyed a fantastic friendship for many years now, and really we've got to know each other very well, and I think it was just a tremendous trip, and I really will cherish it. And I know we still have many years ahead of us, which
Absolutely.
is a beautiful thing.